Hey everybody, this is iLad, and I would like to welcome you to 2020. By the time you're seeing this, it's a few days in. I'm a little late, but it's alright. I'm not a huge believer in the whole New Year's resolution thing. Like most people, I've made a lot, failed a lot. Ultimately, like I don't see the point. Ideally I would like to be improving myself or trying to improve myself all the time. So I didn't really make a whole laundry list of resolutions specifically for the new year. One thing that I did say is that I'm going to lose 50 pounds this year. There might be a monetary incentive there. There might have been prize money offered if I can achieve that and hold it off for 3 months. And that's, I consider that to be doable. It's obviously a pretty huge freaking challenge. Deadline for actually losing the weight, not for keeping it off, is Christmas. So I essentially need to average about a pound a week, more or less. I did lose 20 pounds in 2 months last summer. Gained most of it back again, but that's beside the point. So it's gonna be pretty fun. But having the monetary incentive is definitely a big plus. Yeah. So there's that. That's really the only resolution I've made. I've got a couple of goals. I would like to maintain my upload rate on my channel. For several weeks now, it's been 3 videos per week. I would like to maintain that if possible. I'm really determined to pull off at least 2 per week. 3 or more would be nice. Don't know if I can do any more, but that. And my other goal is I want to read more. But I'm not setting a hard and fast quota on that. I've done that before. One year I said I was going to read 10,000 pages. And I actually made it. I hit, I think, 12,000 by the end of the year. That was a good many years ago. This is before I became a daddy. I ain't hitting 10,000. That's not gonna happen. But I do need to spend more time reading. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I said in my last vlog, I think, that I was going to talk about some of my Christmas presents. I got a couple that are kind of factoring into my content creation a little bit. One of them is an HDMI switch. Basically, I can plug multiple HDMI sources into a display that only has one HDMI input, and then I can use buttons or a remote to switch back and forth. It's a pretty neat little gadget. Seems to work well. I've actually got a console plugged into one of my monitors now, which is pretty cool. I didn't really have a console gaming space, and we're not talking like PS4. We're talking Wii U. I'm a PC gamer. What do you expect? But I've been looking forward to having a way to try and record some older console games, like on my PS2 or something. So I don't know. I'm not saying you're going to see any videos from console, but it at least is more of a possibility now than it was. Something I'll be thinking about. And I got a USB. It's a USB hub, which I guess pretty much everybody probably has or has used. What makes this one special is it's actually got switches that activate or deactivate the different USB ports. And that's really handy if you've got multiple controllers. Like I've got a Steam controller, got an Xbox 360, Xbox 360 controller, got a couple joysticks, and occasionally in games, there's a little bit of fuss and bother about what is actually plugged in. So now without actually like swapping USB ports around, I can just press a button and turn stuff on or off. That's really, really handy. So that's really cool. And then I got this. I don't know if this is going to factor into any content creation, but what this is an Arduboy. So let me slide it out here. A nice little packaged thing. This is a handheld game console. It's right at credit card size, as you can see, and it's got all of your beloved classic Game Boy buttons on it. Hopefully the battery's not dead. Yeah, it comes pre-installed with a game. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get that in good focus, are you, webcam? But it's a really simple little game. Basically, just dodging stuff flying at you on the screen. I'm obviously not playing here, and I can shoot like various weapons right back at it again. But it's pretty cool. It's a little 1-bit 1-bit graphics, does not save game state, can't save high score even. But it's a really nifty little thing, and then you can connect to the website and download. Let's see, 200 plus games online. It says. I haven't actually gotten around to trying those out yet. And then there's a developer kit where you can also develop your own games with it. And I have no idea if I'm going to ever get around to trying that, but it's a possibility now. So that's pretty sweet. Talk about your niche game system, though. Like, I thought it was a really cool thing. I'm really glad to have it in my gaming collection. Arduboy. Yep, there we go. Look it up. Have a look at it. Pretty swifty. So I'm really happy with that. Got some Echo devices. Echo Dot. And Echo Flex, and it's gonna frustratingly reflect my green screen, isn't it? Yep, there we go. Echo Flex. It's a weird little wall wart looking thing, instead of being a full-sized Echo. And then to complete my Amazon dominated Christmas, I also got a Fire Stick. Yeah. Which it's a black box, you can't tell. Whatever. That's not all I got, but it's those are some pretty cool things. Got some Legos. Getting back into Legos again a little bit. By a little bit, I mean there's very little else that I'm thinking about the last few days, except for fish keeping. A few of you might know that fish keeping was the very first YouTube channel I ever experimented with. It got to be, it was really hard to produce content for it on a regular basis without actually going out and spending bucket loads of money, which I don't have. So I kind of abandoned the channel. It's still out there. There's a link to it. If you go to my channel homepage, there's a link over on the right sidebar. iLads Aquatics. But it's a dead channel. I might actually end up uploading a couple videos to it just for kicks and giggles, because I'm a YouTuber. It's kind of compulsory at this point. It's not a very healthy compulsion. But I'm not going to try and revive that as a source of content creation. But I very much would like to get back into the hobby. I've been out of it for about 3-4 years now. Haven't had any live fish in the house in ages. But I've been doing the research, doing the math, and I've got a tank downstairs in a room that where I'll actually get to see it. Because most of my tanks are off in storage, basically. And I think I can get it up and running for about $50-$55 plus cost of fish, which won't be expensive. So basically something happened, January hit, and all of a sudden I want to get back into my two most time-consuming and money-draining hobbies that I've ever been serious about, Legos and fish keeping. I'd have been better off sticking with gaming. I am sticking with gaming. I'm a gamer. Like, But at least I'll have some stuff to talk about in my vlogs. Speaking of that, I think I'm actually kind of out. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to see you around in the new year, and yeah, take care, guys. Bye bye.